get it out. Listen, break. Share this everywhere. Get this out to everybody. Anybody who's out there, please get this information out. Okay, what's going on? So, Ottawa Police Department has issued a state of emergency for the city of Ottawa. Whatever. They got to do what they got to do to try and make it look like it's something worse than it is. We are parked on truck routes. We are in positions where we're not doing anything illegal. What they're trying to do is make it out to be something that it's not. And when people are going around to do their nightly fuels, what you're seeing is them taking the fuel away from the people that are bringing the fuel in, and they're giving them tickets for what's called aiding and abetting mischief. Now, I showed a live earlier today. That live proved that the Ottawa Police Department and the Mayor's office is all in cahoots together, and they are lying what they are doing. Ladies and gentlemen, stand down. Let them do what they have to do. Don't get in their faces. Let them do it. Be nice. Be peaceful. Right now, they're at Coventry. They're seizing everything at Coventry right now. Let them. We've got tactical advantage. We've got this, you guys. They are not going to get this. They're not going to kill it. They're not going to take this away from us. We just met in a big meeting. Everybody is to stand down. Let them do what they're going to do. Now, we've also been told through a whistleblower that the Ottawa municipality is purchasing tow trucks. They're purchasing their own tow trucks because no tow truck company will come in and pull them. So the Ottawa municipality is going to get tow trucks. They don't have the tow truck operators to be able to use the tow trucks. So don't worry about it. We're fine. What I'm asking right now from everybody out there, if you are coming into the city of Ottawa, I am asking everybody out there, anybody who's out there, come into the city of Ottawa tomorrow, and everybody bring a jerry can. Everybody's going to walk up with a jerry can. I don't care if it's 10,000 people, if it's 20,000 people, if it's 30,000 people. Everybody is to come into Ottawa with a jerry can. And everybody is going to get those jerry cans into wherever they are. What we see right now is Ottawa trying to put more fear into the people. What they are trying to do is tell everybody that we are violent, we are aggressive, and we are this. We just came out of there. We just saw somebody get the tickets for the fuel. Take the tickets. When this is done, those tickets are going to be thrown away. Take them. Say thank you very much. Thanks for the piece of paper. It'll make for a good trophy of a day in history that Canada finally stood up for themselves. So now what you got? so we've already got jerry cans right here. Look at all the guys walking in with jerry cans right now. So the jerry cans are coming in. Everybody, if you got a jerry can, come on in. Bring it in. Jerry cans of diesel. Everybody come on in. They can't stop you all. You're going to take a ticket, take a ticket. Who cares? It's just a ticket. They're not going to arrest you. And if they're going to seize all the stuff down in Coventry, let them seize all the stuff in Coventry. They can't touch you. They can't hurt you. So everybody stand down and make sure that when you stand and watch this happening, it's just scare tactics. It's just a tactic where they're going to flex and try and see if everybody's going to crater and walk away. Not happening. Nobody is going away. Nobody is leaving. Nobody is walking away. This is all they're going to do. They're going to try and show that they're going to flex. Let them flex. You know, it's their duty. Look, there goes another person with a jerry can. There he goes. See, he's bringing in another jerry can. So that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. We're going to bring in the jerry cans one by one, and we're going to film it, and we're going to cover the whole story. And it is what it is. We've got documentary filmmakers that are all around. They're filming everything. Where we have to bring them to the trucks. Drive up to a truck driver with a jerry can in your vehicle. Drop it off right beside his truck. Then what's going to happen is we got a big meeting tomorrow morning. We just had a big meeting this evening of what's going to happen. Look, there's another guy with a jerry can. Man, they're just coming left and right. Everybody's got jerry cans, and they're just all going to help. There goes another guy. You know, this is what happens. See, look at how fast this comes together. People are coming by with jerry cans already, one by one. Watch this. There's going to be two people now. They're both this is a heavy jerry can. So two people are coming by now, carrying jerry cans up to the trucks. It's already happened. It's not a jelly can, it's a jerry can. Fuel for the truckers. Now, understand this. The Ottawa Police Department is caught in the largest scandal they've ever been caught in. They're also caught with the municipality and the mayor's office in one of the largest scandals in history. They were able to successfully shut down the GoFundMe, and they've proven it, and they've openly admitted it. They've openly okayed it. They've openly okayed, or openly admitted, that they've done it. They've taken all the money. They're holding it. It's called theft by conversion, and that's the truth. They've converted a story to be a lie, the lie that they wanted to say, so they can manipulate GoFundMe into seizing the cash. Can't do that. And that's part of market manipulation, and it's illegal. So they know that. So what they're trying to do is act illegally to get us out of there. Remember, these trucks are not structures. They have wheels. They can move at any time. So they can't do what they're doing. They're going to try, and they're going to try and scare everybody and go, oh, we're big police officers, and we're just doing our job. Well, you know what? Go ahead, do your job. We've got a job too, and we are not giving up. So those people that are down in Coventry, stand down. Let them do what they're going to do. Do not get aggressive. Do not get mad. Do not get angry. Walk away. Walk away. Stand down. What you're going to see is these guys are going to try and do this all over the city. It's fine. We've got contingency factors in place, contingency plans in place, that we know what we're about to do. We know that how this is going, and this is going to happen 100%. Hey, sir, can you take that jerry can over to that truck over there? Thanks, buddy. And that's what we're doing. Ladies and gentlemen, they can't do what they're doing, but they're going to try and show the Canadian public that, well, we've got the situation under control. They do not have the situation under control, and they know that. They've lost control of the situation. So now they're going to try and do what they got to do. They've even brought snipers in. They brought tactical forces with ARs, rubber bullets, and tear gas. Go ahead. What a waste of money. You guys can just leave those guns, those tear gas, those rubber bullets back in your car, because nobody is going to get in your way. You do what you got to do. You have a job, so do we. That being said, this is what's going down. This is what's happening. And that's fine, because they can't do it. They don't have the manpower to operate their tow trucks, so they're going to spend millions of dollars on tow trucks that they don't have operators for. So good luck, City of Ottawa. You're wasting your own city's tax-paying dollars on something that doesn't even need to be done. But good luck. We aren't walking away. We're not giving up. But if they're going to take and seize their stuff, that's it. That's it. Let them do it. Let them do it. Let them show the world how corrupt and how bullshit and lies and all the stuff that they say. Let them do what they got to do. It's just playing right into our hands, 100%. What did I just see here? I just seen somebody say file something. Where are we? Man, you guys got messages coming in here. File against council security bond now, everybody. Here it is right here. Cupid says, file against council security bond now. Give her a shit. Give her a try, guys. So we're trying to let you guys know the information that's going out there to the truckers out there. Hold your ground. Hold your ground. Lock your doors. Don't even answer. Don't answer. Don't come out of your truck. Stay in your truck. If you got to piss in the bottle, piss in the bottle. That's what you do. That's how we do it. We are openly requesting the Mayor of Ottawa and all council members of Ottawa to come down to this middle stage at Parliament grounds tomorrow. All council members and Mayor of Ottawa, come speak to us at the stage at Parliament on Wellington Street. This is a call out. This is a request for members of the municipality of Ottawa, for members of the municipality of surrounding areas, and for the Mayor of Ottawa to come down to the stage and listen to what we have to say. This is your formal invite to come down and be a part of what we are doing in your city in order to gain your freedoms back. So anytime you want to, you're welcome to come down to the middle of the stage. Come stand with us. Come show your compassion. We're also showing. Then we're also got We've also got, food, music, fun and games for everybody. Come down and be a part of history. We are openly, once again, formally inviting the mayor and all council members of the city of Ottawa to come down to Wellington Street, to the stage at the middle of Wellington, and I believe it's, I don't know what it is. I think it's Bank Street. I think it's Wellington and Bank, I believe. I could be wrong. To the picker truck that's got the stage on it. You're welcome to come down. We'd love to talk to you. We'd love to see you guys. And just come listen to what we have to say, and we can make those decisions from there. To the truckers, that's right. If you feel like you want to stand your ground, take your pins out. And you know what I mean. Take your pins out, truckers. You know what we got to do. You know what we have to do. We're standing proud. We're standing peacefully. And we are standing for truth, love, and freedom. Freedom! That's what we are here for, guys. Now, I know everybody sits here and they go, oh, Pat, guess what? Pat this, Pat that. No. Truckers this, truckers that. It's the truckers that are doing this for each and every one of you. We know what's going on with the Parliament. We know what's going on with each and every premier. We know what's happening to each of them. Hang on. Where's the Parliament building? Is right. The 10th Street? This is Wellington. I gotta turn it around. Hang on, guys. I'm just gonna get to the exact. Can we turn that around? No. Because this is Parliament? Oh, that's the West. No, that's the Supreme Court. This is Confederation Building. Here's Parliament right here. You are at Wellington and whatever that street is. Metcalfe. Wellington and Metcalfe. Come to the middle of Wellington and Metcalfe. That's where the picker truck is. And to the truckers, atta boys, we all got our beautiful picture today. We all stood our ground. We all took a knee. We all looked at everybody and we said, freedom, freedom, freedom. You guys aren't coming out. We know you are. We know you're not. That being said, I'm going to get off here. I just want everybody to know, stand down. There are contingency plans in place. We are rolling. Any trucker out there right now, this is a call to you, to the group in Quebec, get to Ottawa, to the boys out west, go time, go, 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 go. To everybody out west who's just standing at the ready, we need 1,000 trucks here, ASAP. We need to get everybody who is ready to hit the road, who is ready to pile in their trucks, get here now. Let's go! Let's go! And that has come from top chain of command. That's come from the very top of the organization. Everybody in a truck, get to Ottawa right now.
Oh, it's another one of these middle of the night videos, but my phone is exploding with people trying to send me info. They want me to get out, so you need to pay attention. Pay attention. Red alert.
Is that your property? It is now. So you have the right to take gas cans off of a trucker's truck. Is that correct? It is correct. According to what?
Hey guys, so I wish I had some good news here, but I do not. I've got some bad news from some sources inside the police infrastructure. I consider this to be very credible from some people that I trust. Unfortunately, rather than negotiate or speak to or deal with this very popular movement that's happening across the country, the government has opted instead to use brute force. Evidently, according to these guys, there's hundreds of RCMP members from the POU, Public Order Unit, riot cops, are being assembled and bussed into the area. They're planning on mass arrests. Apparently, they're working on this around the clock, 24/7, on how they're going to do this. They're hoping to, arrest a couple of people, and for every person that they arrest, 10 people will disperse and leave the area. Hopefully, plan on they're going to be killing cell phone service. You're not going to be able to call. You're not going to be able to live stream. You're not going to be able to do anything. It's going to be off. People that are arrested are going to be collected. They're going to be bussed down to Lansdowne for processing. And that's how they're going to plan to disperse this. They're going to, rather than talk to anybody, rather than deal with any of this, the most peaceful, unified, national moment we're having right now. The state, this is apparently it's coming directly from the top, is to use force to disrupt and disperse these protests before Friday. But that could mean tomorrow. It could be tonight. It could be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. But they're working on it apparently around the clock, and hundreds of cops are on the way here to prepare for this. You can expect, I guess, a few hundred RCMP riot cops are going to be taking the lead on this, and then there's going to be, of course, support from the OPS, who are now apparently exempt from being vaccinated. Isn't that nice? Isn't that a nice thing? I know the way they bribe these guys, right? And then, of course, you've got the OPP here. You've got the Durham police. I saw. You've got Toronto police. The entire government apparatus is coming down on top of these people. So, for what it's worth, I'm telling you, I'm warning you. This is what, again, it's coming from people that I trust. They're coming, and they're going to arrest everybody. And they're just going to come down there, and they're going to lock you up, and that's going to be that. That's the plan. That's what they're planning to do. They don't want to talk to you. They're not interested in entertaining your problems or talking to you. It's not going to happen. They're planning to send in the jackboots to round everybody up and have them all arrested. And you've only got a couple of days, if that. So share that around. Get this out. Get this message out to the truckers. Get it out to their organized leadership. I'm already in touch with some of these guys and trying to let them know and warn them. This is coming from good guys inside the apparatus. That this is the plan. This is what they're working on. This is what's coming. So buckle up.
Well, folks, get ready for some bullshit here. This is the chief of police in Ottawa. Of course, he only speaks to fake news, so listen to what he's got to say and read the Constitution and read the Charter of Rights and Freedoms, and I'll leave it at that.
We talked about the surge and contain. Since that time, we've had 20 arrests and charges, criminal arrests and charges of individuals who have broken the law directly or indirectly in regards to this demonstration. We've issued over 500 tickets to those individuals who've come here, mostly in conveyances, trucks, SUVs, cars, for unlawful conduct, bylaws, provincial offenses, and criminal code offenses. We have towed vehicles and we have towed trucks. There has been a significant decrease in the amount of protesters and vehicles associated to the protesters over that time period. The large demonstration that was planned for this weekend was significantly smaller than the previous weekend. The previous weekend had 3,000 plus trucks, not counting all the other vehicles, 10 to 15,000 protesters that took a 24/7 cycle over Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. This weekend, the numbers are down around 1,000 trucks, around 5,000 protesters, and while there was some activity on Saturday, there was almost no activity on Friday or on Sunday. That is in direct reaction to our stepped-up enforcement, our surge and contain, and our aggressive intelligence and investigation operations that have been taking place over the last 4 days and will continue until the end of this demonstration. What particularly has occurred of a significant nature? We went after the funding. Our efforts combined with the city's efforts eliminated the GoFundMe. $10 million are no longer accessible to the demonstrators. There are other funding avenues that we continue to aggressively go after through intelligence, information, coordination with financial institutions, and all 3 levels of government. We will be relentless in pursuing the funding that has enabled this demonstration to continue to this point. We're going after the fuel. We're going after any vehicle conveyance, including horseback, people carrying jerry cans. We are arresting and seizing, and we are interdicting fuel going into the demonstrations. Last night was a major public order operation. We tried to end it through negotiation, as we always will do in every aspect. When that failed, We went into a public order operation. It included covert assets as well as investigation and intelligence assets. 7 people were arrested and charged criminally. Thousands of liters of propane and fuel were seized. And we took out an oil tanker and the entire footprint of the staging area at Coventry Park. That includes hot tubs and saunas and anything else that was down there. We've erected fences in that area and are going to secure that area so there are no more incursions. Over the course of the weekend, through negotiation efforts, we peacefully and fully resolved the Confederation Park encampment. No arrest, no use of force, no injuries, no deaths, no riots, no encampment in Confederation Park. It is gone. We have fenced in that area and reclaimed that territory. Expectation setting, let me be clear. Every time we knock something down, there are attempts for it to pop up in 4 or 5 other locations. We're rapidly deploying our resources whenever we get a sense of another fuel depot, another staging area, or anything else that enables the demonstration to continue. We send resources in there, we reclaim that property, and we allow ourselves to get incremental advancements towards the end of the demonstration. Over the last 4 days, in addition to those operations, they will continue on, to be clear. We have been seeking additional resources provincially and federally, and of course municipally. We've been working very closely with City Manager Steve Kanalakis, the Mayor's Office, and our board in order to seek additional funds. There is a formal request that will be sent to the Mayor's Office in the next hour, requesting a significant increase in police resources, civilian resources, as well as requests for significant increases for bylaw offenses, fines, and other enabling orders of government to allow us to more fully and effectively and quickly, as well as lawfully and safely, end this demonstration. We are turning up the heat in every way we possibly can within our operations and enforcement, as well as in our engagement of all 3 levels of government. Every available Ottawa Police Service officer has been working for the last 4 days. Let me repeat, we have canceled days off. There is nobody on a day off getting rest over the last 4 days. Some officers are on their 14th day straight of 12 hours in a row during the coldest snap in Ottawa in the last 10 years, working outside continuously. No officers are on days off. Everyone has been working. We are stretched to the limit, but we are 100% committed to using everything we have to end this demonstration. We cannot do it alone. That is why I have been advocating for all 3 levels of government to bring whatever they can bring to bear on the permanent, sustainable, lawful, safe resolution of this demonstration. The OPP, the RCMP, at least 7 different municipal police agencies have embedded their officers within our incident command structure. That has allowed us to get the relief we need to move Ottawa police officers into the aggressive mode that you have seen over the last 4 days. We need more. We are grateful for what they have provided, but we need more. We are advocating for more levels of government to do more things around provincial, interprovincial, and national strategies to address what is happening here in the nation's capital. We'll be speaking to Council within the next hour to lay out the resource requests that we asked the Mayor to send to the Provincial Solicitor General and to Public Safety Canada to significantly increase our resources so we can significantly escalate our enforcement and interdictions in and around the demonstration sites. Let me be very clear about one thing. As hard as we have worked, and as much as our people are on the breaking point, the community has worked as hard or harder and are closer to their breaking point. The stories coming to me are breaking my heart. I have my own officers who live in and around those areas, and they and their children have not been able to sleep. They and their children have not been able to go to school. This is crushing for those residents and their businesses. It has to stop, and we are doing everything we can possibly do to stop it. We need more help. We're asking for that help. We're starting to receive that help, but we need more to get this done.
This is what you call cowardice, pieces of shit. They're saying that they're trying to do everything legally possible to shut down this unlawful demonstration. But our Charter of Rights and Freedoms specifically says that we're allowed to do this. And they're trying to criminalize it. They're just admitted that stealing thousands of liters of fuel. That's thousands of dollars right there alone that they just stole. Where do you think it's going? Think about that, folks. They're now filling up, using all that diesel fuel that they're stealing from the people out there, that tanker and everything. They can't store that stuff in evidence. So they put it into city vehicles. That's theft by conversion. Stealing the over $10 million from the GoFundMe. That's theft by conversion. Them saying that they're aggressively going after all these people, all these other different fundings and that. That is out and out conspiracy to theft. Right there. I urge people, if you really want to help, instead of those jerry cans that cost about $50 to fill up, go buy a gift card and give them to the truckers. This way, then, when this is all over, they'll be able to go out and they'll be able to get fuel. While they're there, they'll be able to get a little bit of fuel. We know that. They can't stop it for too long. It's against the Human Rights Act, everything, what they're trying to do right now. And the residents and that whining, that's not always completely true. Yes, there are some residents in the area that don't like all the noise and everything. But for him to just say that it's mainly police officers that live in the area and that their kids can't go to school and blah, blah. Well, you know what? That's the risk that you take of being a corrupt cop to begin with. If you would actually do the right fucking thing, you know, the Ottawa police are probably the second dirtiest police force in Ontario. Number 3 in Canada. They've cost the city millions in lawsuits. There's still lawsuits going on right now. And there's going to be a lot more. All these fines that they just handed out, they're all going to get thrown out. So all that paperwork that you spent to print those 1,000 tickets and stuff like that, that's all comes out of budgets. Remember that. And where do budgets come from? The taxpayers. So either way, we just paid for a ticket that we didn't deserve, but we might have beat it in court, but we pay for it in our taxes for corrupt people like this. For people that want to, criminalize our God-given rights and our Charter of Rights and Freedoms. These are the corrupt people that are in here. And it goes right to the top. Look at Justin Trudeau, the coward of the country. Not the cottage, he's the coward of the country. Probably the biggest piece of shit out there right now. He said that he was going to self-isolate for 5 to 7 days. Well, we're at day 10. Where the fuck is he? He's hiding out in Tofino, folks. This is what we got as a leader. And this is what we end up with. Is fucking dickheads like this right here, Chief of Police of Ottawa, trying to find every way he can to criminalize the Charter of Rights. So it's people like him that need to go. Small businesses in the downtown Ottawa have been doing fantastic. You go in and ask a lot of the shop owners, and in the last 10 days, the businesses that they got is more than they've had more business in the last 10 days than they have in the last 2 years. So don't go saying that this is hurting all the local businesses and stuff like that. You got the Holiday Inn and all these hotels that are just jam-packed. Try and get a hotel room in Ottawa right now. You can't. That's people spending money in your city. But you don't think about that. All you see is a bunch of people that are protesting against the government about all these forced mandates. And you want to go along with the sheep because you know it's all got to do with Big Pharma. All I got to say is check in to see how much stocks Justin Trudeau has in Big Pharma. And then tell me why he would want people to do this. See, when a company holds stock, and when a person holds stock in a business, and then you're limited to the amount of people that can produce something, and then you buy that stock at a low rate, and then you work with that business to be one of the only suppliers of something that is being mandated on people, on over 38 million Canadians. And the federal government is paying for it, which brings your stock up. And they keep buying all this stuff, saying boost to this, boost to this, boost to this. And it's, 70 million new shots here, 50 million new shots here that they're buying. That creates the stock to go up. And they make money off of that. And as long as those stocks keep going up, they're making money. So they have to endorse this. As you see with the couple other videos that I'm blending into this one's going to be a long one. So, but you'll see what's going on just in the last couple of days. So let's see what else this guy's got to say, and then we'll shut her down.
Last but not least, I want to thank the members of this police service, every single one, civilian or sworn, frontline or executive. We have been 100% full out on this for the last 10 days straight, and we will not rest until it's done, but we need more help. I thank the frontline men and women who've been out there in sub 30 degrees Celsius temperatures for 12 hours straight. I thank our communications operators who've been receiving hate and threats all day long, 24/7. I thank our financial people for trying to put together the resources to sustain this. I thank everybody and anybody in our community, from counselors to BIAs to service providers to the not-for-profit sector to residents to school teachers, to make this the most livable thing that we can to get through it. We cannot do it alone. We have not been doing it alone, but we are making real strides, and we will continue to aggressively pursue that in every aspect going forward. Thank you very much, and I'd love to take your questions.